Muotoharjoitusta varten teen Illustratorissa ensin Printti A4-tiedoston. For the form exercise, I first create a print A4-sized file. To this file, I bring the reference. I don't open the reference, but paste or place it. I can copy it straight from my courses, copy image, and in Illustrator, Ctrl V. I scale it down. Or I can save it to my computer and bring it to Illustrator with the file place command. When the reference is in Illustrator, I lock it. You can either lock the object by selecting it and object lock selection, but a better way is to lock the layer. The layer lock is the empty space next to the eye. Now the layer 1 is locked. I create a new layer where I can do the practice. The goal is to do the same exact forms with the Illustrator basic tools. I first change the colors so that I only have the stroke color. It's easier to draw this way. I first think where should the anchor points go and then click them there with the pen tool. Completing the form. Then I'll round the forms with the anchor point tool. When the anchor points are rounded, I continue editing the handles with the white arrow. The easiest way to do forms is the boxed method. In the box method, you put the anchor points to the very top, very bottom, and to the left and right sides. Now you can drag the handles straight up and down or left and right. You can lock them to be straight by pressing Shift while dragging. You can make the other path perfect while dragging and then go back to make the other ones also perfect. The handles need to be different length. I click the anchor points also for the next forms. I use the box method if it's possible. On the bottom and the right side of this form, the handles are short. The top point is a corner, so I won't be dragging the handles there at all. The symmetric arch on the center form is easiest done with the anchor points in the center of the arch. On the rightmost yellow form, I drag the handles from the bottom and left side anchor points. But I don't want the leftmost anchor point to be rounded. I want it to be a corner. But I don't want to remove the handle sticking downwards, but only the one sticking up. This can be done by clicking on it with the anchor point tool. Only the other handle is now removed. I'll go refining the forms. For this I need to zoom in. On the complicated forms on the bottom, I can also use the box method. Now it's only several boxes. I click an anchor point to the top, left and bottom, and an extra one to the other top. Then again to the bottom, to the right, and back to the top. This is a more complicated form with the box method. Again, I can drag the anchor points straight horizontal or straight vertical. The last snake-like form I can also do with the box method. Up, right, bottom, up, left, right, and so on. Now the points are always in the extremities of the form. Again, I can round this with horizontal and vertical handles. Because this form is diagonal, I can also think of this as a diagonal box. So the anchor points could also go to the right, bottom, top, bottom, left, bottom, top, bottom, and back to the right. Now I need to drag the handles in about 45 degrees. I aim to drag them as parallel as possible. You can do these forms, for example, like this. Please make all the forms precise. Doing precise work is the whole point of vector graphics.